Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the banks of Lake Michigan and Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the UTEP Miners, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. With the catch, it's Williams. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Toss play to the outside. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Try and muscle for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Miners come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the right side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? Fourth and goal from the 2. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Makes the catch downfield. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaking tackles and going. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. And they're trying to punch it in here. Strong defensive effort. They've got him behind the line. He'll lose 5 yards.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. They'll run the option. And the back gets the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. To throw, it's Moffitt. He's running out of time here. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wildcats!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes a quick catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. The sure hands. It's Williams. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
And it's a bunch formation. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Let's it fly to the wideout. Sure hands. It's Williams. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
At the 34-yard line. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And the Miners pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. The ball is caught. Finding space at the 20. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this 1st quarter. Through the 1st quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period.
7, 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quick throw. The catch is made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? To the air, it's Moffitt. Grab down the middle, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They'll try the ground game here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll try a pass here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings it on 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
And here comes the punter onto the field. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
And the UTEP offense will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks over the middle, but that's complete. They bring it down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. The Miners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. 3rd down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle is flaming made down at the 11-yard line. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And now the handoff. Picks up a game here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Design quarterback run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? The junior tried to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dropping back, it's Moffitt. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he fumbles. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Second down now after the sack. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's Isaac. And they've got him.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Miners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
will trot out the field goal team here. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To the air, it's Moffitt. Caught over the middle, it's Jones. They got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Northwestern.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
The extra point gives him a 14-7 lead.
That makes the score Northwestern 14, UTEP 7.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The Miners hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Timeout, UTEP.
The 2nd down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And he will score. Touchdown, UTEP.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, and we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Moffitt. Looking deep down the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Who makes the grab? And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Miners will kick this away to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looks like he's going to run it. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
How about this call here on third down, Chris? They go with the RPO. The quarterback makes the right read. He's able to extend this drive by getting the yards that they needed to get to the marker.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down after that previous play. Gonna run it. It's Jones. Now tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. To throw, it's Moffitt. Caught by the receiver. The reception makes about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here.
Coming up, 4th down.
The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the 1st down.
They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback drops back. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Moffitt. The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him closer to the goal line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
First and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats, to put them on top now.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Northwestern 21.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. UTEP's offense is back out there now. play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Northwestern. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Well, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. But, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Miners offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is on target, caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Niners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the Miners are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Miners begin a new series here, first and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Miners pick up enough to get a first down there. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Screen to the receiver in the flat. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Oh, and he could not hold huge gain. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Miners will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Oh, what a cut, and still going. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. And the Miners will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Miners. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. Momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be 1st down. Now we run a draw play. Inside the 45.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they'll They'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. On the run, it's Jones. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Quick throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
You know, a first down would have been nice here, Chris. Now it brings up a 4th down and an interesting decision. Do you go the conventional route, kick the field goal, go up by a couple possessions, or do you get aggressive and go for it?
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job for containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Running with purpose.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Chewing clock with the running game. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's going to be a 1st down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking for a gap. It's Jones. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Moffitt. Quick throw to his receiver. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
And first down for the offense.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Movement here from the tight end. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down.
Now it's second down here. Handoff to the back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked the part today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. It's a run to the left. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Gain of 6. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.